At Oslo, the Palestinians also committed to educate their people towards peace and tolerance.
Do you think that you are going to live to see a peaceful Palestinian state next to Israel?
This is what I am hoping, to live together beside the Israelis.
That is what Yasser Arafat tells the world media. But Palestinians have been hearing a very different message. These are typical Friday sermons broadcast on official Palestinian television.
فهذا هو شأن اليهود فلا ترحموا اليهود في أي موقع كان وفي أي موطن قاتلوهم أينما كنتم حيثما ثقفتموهم فاقتلوهم. هنيئا لمن وضع حزاما ناسفا على نفسه أو على أبنائه ودخل في أعماق اليهود وقال الله أكبر ولله الحمد لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله.
Palestinian religious leaders appear every Friday on Palestinian television giving sermons from various mosques, and their message is uniform.
فاليهود هم اليهود هؤلاء هم الذين يجب أن يذبحوا ويجب أن يقتلوا. وتحول شبابنا إلى قنابل وصاروا يتفجرون فيهم صباح مساء.
They are teaching their people that they have the obligation now, the religious obligation from Allah to murder Jews.
To live together beside the Israelis.
Yes, in peaceful agreements.
Yasser Arafat had, in a speech made last week in South Africa, apparently spoken of a jihad or holy war to liberate Jerusalem. By this morning, the issue threatened to derail a meeting he was due to have with the Israeli Foreign Minister, Shimon Peres. But then the PLO chairman explained he'd been using jihad as a metaphor.
I can say that I will continue my jihad to achieve real peace. This is important. Some extremists had changed the religious terminology to a political terminology. It is not my fault.
After Oslo, the PA controlled or influenced all Palestinian TV, radio, and newspapers. Theirs were not messages of peace.
I condemn completely these terrorist activities.
The question was, is the same message that's being presented to the world being presented to their own people?
الأرض مقابل السلام، الأرض مقابل السلام، مش الأمن مقابل السلام، مش الأمن مقابل السلام، مش الأمن مقابل السلام.
There is hardly a Palestinian who is spared the messages of the PA's media policy. Countless newspaper articles, radio and television programs sing the praises of suicide bombers and honor their families. Blatant commands to hate and murder Jews are found everywhere. Pictures of suicide bombers and terrorists decorate Palestinian homes, streets, and schools. Suicide bombers have become the role model for Palestinian children, the ultimate hero that every child aspires to be. Hopes of peace and reconciliation rest with the younger generation. In PA-controlled schools, however, these hopes are systematically crushed. The same institution that monitored Israeli textbooks also conducted a comprehensive survey of all 60 Palestinian textbooks introduced into the school system after the Oslo Accords. In none of the Palestinian textbooks is peace with Israel mentioned. In none of the textbooks is the Oslo peace process cited. In none of the textbooks do they mention the connection that Jews have had to the land for the past 3,500 years. In none of the Palestinian textbooks and maps does Israel even exist. On the other hand, the Fedai, or guerrilla, and the Shahid, or suicide martyr, are praised as spearheads of the Palestinian struggle.
Here you have an example from a 7th grade school book. This picture of a dead child here being carried aloft as a heroic Shahid follows a poem called The Shahid, which literally glorifies children or individuals who go out and die. So, for example, one of the texts in this poem is, "I see my death, yet I hasten my steps toward it."
لعمرك إني أرى مصرعي ولكني أسرع إليه الخطى.
And here you see a picture of a child, so that were the child to think this possibly is talking about adults, no, it's not. Here you see a dead child being carried aloft as a hero.
لعمرك هذا ممات الرجال ومن رام موت الفداء فداه.
صوت الحجر صوت الغاصبين ايدين صغير بحجر تتحدى المعتدين. دمه يطير بالفضا وينادي على حطين وينادي وين عمر وين صلاح الدين.
The PA received funds from the U.S. and European Union to send tens of thousands of Palestinian children to what was thought to be summer camps filled with friends, games, and swimming. In 2000, the New York Times exposed these summer camps as nothing short of paramilitary training camps.
Y también me gustaría saber que me explicara por qué Al-Fatah entrena a niños para que salgan con armas a la calle, poniendo en riesgo clarísimamente sus vidas. Gracias.
¿Estabas con ellos? Estabas tú con ellos. Dame una prueba de que tú lo que dices es verdad, es cierto. Tú me preguntas una pregunta.
إذا كان في واحد فيكم تعبان أو في واحدة فيكم تعبانة تروح تقعد في بيتها وتبعت لأولادها وتبعت لأولادها.
ومثل ما بقول مثل ما أنا قلت إنه جنرالاتنا الجدد أطفالنا.
سيدي الرئيس، ما هي الرسالة التي تريد أن توصلها إلى الشعب الفلسطيني بشكل عام والأطفال فلسطين بشكل خاص؟
بقول هذا الطفل اللي بيمسك الحجر قدام الدبابة مش أكبر رسالة للعالم وبيستشهد هذا البطل؟
المجموعة الانتحارية لا بجنزر ولا نصف بجنزر.
فإحنا فخورين بهم.